the party that overtook the PDP and diminished the PDP to a miniature ABGA.
I don't know about some other colleagues, but there in the north, or here in the north, we have started seeing it visibly. People are hungry, very, very hungry. Many cannot go to their farms. All of us know this. In the north central, the northeast, and the northwest. Even in southeast, we still have crisis among the farmers and the herdsmen. Even in southwest, we still have this crisis. As it is now, a bag of rice is selling at about 100,000. A bag of maize, the same thing. Even prices of tomatoes, onions, and other basic food is high. Distinguished colleagues, as representatives of the people, we need to do something, or at least say something. That's why I co-sponsored this motion, and I believe all of us here are concerned because we are talking to one another.
The All Progressives Congress, APC, the largest political party in Africa. Senator Alero, did you hear what I said? I said this one is from the All Progressives Congress, the largest political party in Africa. So the party that overtook the PDP and diminished the PDP to a miniature ABGA. So this is addressed to His Excellency the Senate President, Dr. Godswill Obodokpabio, President of the Senate. Complaint against the unbecoming utterances of Senator Ahmed Ali Ndume. I'm writing on behalf of the National Working Committee of our great party to express our displeasure, our outrage, and our deep disappointment at the unbecoming, unfounded, and baseless criticism of the government and the party, the APC, by your majority whip of the Senate, Senator Ali Muhammadu Ndume. As a member of the ruling party, we expected a much more responsible and decorous behavior from him. But this has not been the case. His uncouth and rabid outburst against the governments before the international community and before the global community is not only harmful to the government's image alone, but also undermines the party's unity and cohesion. And in addition, undermines the government's efforts to bring in foreign direct investment to Nigeria. As he's a ranking member of our party, his actions are unbecoming of a senior member of the Senate and sets a very poor example for others in future to follow. His latest tirade, I hope I'm right, on air during a program on Rise Television, where he referred to the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, as being run by thieves, portrays Sen Ndume as a person who is bent on running the country down and running the party aground through incitement and cheap propaganda. We have the view that Senator Sen Ndume should honorably resign his membership of the APC and join any opposition party of his choice formally, instead of hiding behind the veil of grass activism to decimate the hard-earned cohesion and goodwill that our party, the APC, is enjoying within and outside the country. His utterances, which are sheer propaganda, are not based on verifiable facts, are unbecoming of a member of the APC caucus in the Senate of the National Assembly, and it therefore behoves on the APC caucus to bring this to the attention of its members for necessary action to curtail his deliberate mission to undermine the government and the party and the progress of Nigeria, and particularly those appointed by Mr. President to work in his administration. We therefore urge the Senate caucus to take appropriate steps to address this issue and ensure that members of the Senate, particularly those within the All Progressives Congress, hold and maintain decorum in their public utterances. Accordingly, we realize that the position of the whip of the Senate belongs to our party, and we are not opposed to whatever position the members of the APC caucus in the Senate may have, but we are of the opinion that distinguished Senator Mohammed Tahe Monguno should immediately replace distinguished Senator Sen Ndume, who is bent on bringing down the country, as the majority whip of the Senate. Signed by Dr. Abdullahi Omar Ganduje, CON, National Chairman, and Senator Surajuddin Ajibola Bashiru, PhD, BL, Bachelor's at Law, National Secretary. Distinguished colleagues, for the APC caucus, of the Senate, which does not include Senator Wadada, those of you who are in support of the suggestion by the party, can you shout aye? Those against say nay. No, I have to be sure. Those of you who are in support of the decision by the party, can you shout aye? Those against say nay. The ayes have it. I actually heard nay from Wadada on the other side. it, it does not concern him. Accordingly, Senator Tahir Mohammed Mongunu replaces Senator Ali Ndume as the majority whip of the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can it be brought forward? Can it be brought forward? You don't work on your own. Can the senators bring him forward? Can the APC senators bring him forward? Sorry, Senator Mongunu, just wait there. The sergeant at arms will walk in front of you. Then the APC leaders will now follow you. All the senators of the APC are leaders. Where is the sergeant at arms? Sergeant at arms, you grab his hand, the rest will follow him. I hope that Senator Mongunu knows he should come and bow to the chair with his supporters before he takes his seat. Elevation of distinguished Senator Tahir Mongunu to the position of the majority whip of the Senate. His committee on judiciary, human rights, and legal matters will now go to the only senior advocate of Nigeria that we have in the 10th Senate. This means Senator Adegbomirie Adeniyi San, senior advocate of Nigeria, now becomes the Senate chairman on Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights, and Legal Matters. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Tourism becomes distinguished Senator Mohammed Ali Ndume. The chairman of the Senate Committee on the proposed reparation and repatriation becomes distinguished Senator Ned Nwoko. The deputy chairman, Senate Committee on Appropriation, in line with earlier practice, lies with distinguished Senator Ibrahim distinguished Senator Mohammed Tahir Mongunu, Deputy Chairman, Appropriation, in addition to the Chief Whip of the Senate. The Deputy Chairman of the Senate Committee on tourism becomes distinguished Senator Anthony Ani. In line with the spirit of togetherness, forgiveness, distinguished Senator Abdul Ningi retains his earlier position of Senate Committee Chairman on Population. The Chairman, Senate Committee on Agri-Institutions becomes distinguished Senator Solomon Lalong. Distinguished Senator Simon Lalong, leader, take notes. It's Simon, not Solomon. Solomon is in appropriation. Distinguished Senator Musa Mustafa becomes the chairman of Senate Committee on Livestock Development, a new ministry just created. Any further changes shall be announced in due course. Let's get on with the business of the day.